Ladies, why you're having so much trouble losing stubborn body fat, and no, it's not diet and exercise, but maybe it's your hormones. Here are my top 5 hormone hacks to finally take control of your body and lose the stubborn belly fat for good. Yesterday, we dove into tip number 1. Go watch that video if you haven't already. Today, we are going to be talking about tip number 2, which is going to be getting out of a calorie deficit. Actually eating at maintenance is my number 1 hormone hack, aside from learning how your body actually works. Because when we don't eat at maintenance, when we are under eating and chronically under eating, the body will conserve energy super efficiently because our body is just a machine. It wants to stay alive. So it cuts down other processes to use the fuel we are giving it as efficiently as possible. And this means downregulating hormones. That'll be another video in this series. But for now, I want to illustrate to you the TDEE and what happens to it when you're in a chronic calorie deficit. All right, diving back into these, we have our BMR, which is our basal metabolic rate. What do you think happens to this when you're not eating enough food and you're in a calorie deficit? That is right. It is going to come down. Your body is a very efficient machine. And when we are not feeding it correctly, it is going to downregulate processes to conserve as much energy as possible. So your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you're burning at rest, is going to come down to keep you alive. Then we have NEAT, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. This is what I'm doing right now with moving my arms. This is fidgeting. This is steps. Your body is, again, going to conserve energy as best as possible. So you are not going to fidget as much. You are not going to move as much. So again, this is also going to come down. Then you have thermic effect of food. Now, you're eating less food, so this is obviously going to come down. Okay? So do we see the theme going on here? And then as far as exercise, you may be thinking, well, I'll just exercise more. That can go up. Correct, kind of. And what I mean by that is your body, again, is very good at being efficient and conserving energy. So that workout that you did one time that might be burning 500 calories at that point based on your wearable, you're going to do that same workout in a calorie deficit and you're going to only burn 400 calories or maybe 350. You're not going to burn as many as you once did for the same workout. So again, this is going to come down. So we have your total daily energy expenditure coming down, which is what happens when you're in a calorie deficit. This is completely normal. The problem is when you never come out of the calorie deficit, you stay in a calorie deficit and all of these processes permanently come down, which then makes you have a slow metabolism, which really means your metabolism has adapted to the calories that you've given it, and we need to get it back up by readapting it to a higher set point. So if we want healthy hormones, we have to give the body enough fuel and enough food to actually allow us to have healthy hormones and come out of that deficit. That is why this is my number 1 hormone hack, aside from actually learning how your body works. Stay tuned for tip number 3.